Hi guys, I'm Ann Frymark. I'm the team programmer here at the Amy Sanders Library, and today I'm going to show you guys a really simple way to make a very delicious ice cream cake, which is perfect for summer. You'll just need a few things, including a large platter to build your cake on, a rubber spatula or a plastic knife to spread your frosting. You'll need some chocolate sauce, some caramel sauce, some magic shell sauce. You'll of course need your ice cream sandwiches. You'll need an entire box of 12, some sprinkles, and then some Cool Whip. And then any other toppings you would like, such as candy bar pieces or nuts. So go ahead and take a moment and gather all of your materials. Hey guys, now that you've gathered all of your materials, go ahead and open your box of ice cream sandwiches and pour them out. You will need to, of course, unwrap every single one. And you're going to build the first layer with these guys. Each layer is going to have about 3 ice cream bars. And so we'll end up having 4 layers, which will create a perfect little square. And then of course, when you lay them down, layer by layer, you need to make sure that they're even. Otherwise your cake is going to be a little crooked. And so now that you've built the first layer, go ahead and take your magic shell sauce. This will kind of act like a glue between each layers, helping keep the cake together. And you don't need much. Make sure you shake it well. And just drizzle a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then if you want to, at this point, you can also add other toppings such as your caramel sauce or chocolate sauce. I actually prefer to wait till the very end and then just drizzle all of it all over the top. You can also, if you're using other toppings at this point, you can also add them in. And then you'll actually change directions when you add the second layer. And the good part about this is even if your ice cream sandwiches are a little broken up, it all gets glued right back together. And then just like you did before, take some more magic shell and drizzle it on top. And then you'll go to the next layer. And then we'll change directions once again, copying the direction of the bottom layer. And then once again, take your magic shell and drizzle some more of that over your layer. And then you'll be doing your last and final layer. once you finish with your top layer, you're welcome to add more magic shell on top if you want, but it's not really necessary because we're done layering our ice cream sandwiches. So next you'll take a tub of Cool Whip and use that as our frosting. And different people like different amounts of frosting, so just do however much you prefer. And remember, this is just a fun activity to do that's going to end with a yummy dessert, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just making it however you want. So you can frost down to the sides and around and on top. And then of course, always remember too, before you get out your Cool Whip for this project, make sure that you have it thawed out. Otherwise, it'll be a little hard to spread because it'll be very solid. And then once you got enough frosting on there, it does take, if you really want a good thick layer, it does take roughly about an entire size of a regular size of Cool Whip. But as you can see, I've got a lot of Cool Whip on here and I still haven't used the full tub. So you can get a lot on there. So once you finish with your Cool Whip, all you have to do then is add whatever toppings you like. So I always like to add a little extra magic shell just for fun. And then you can add some chocolate syrup. And this is where you can go really crazy and add a ton of toppings because you want the toppings to kind of drizzle off the side a little bit. So we got some caramel sauce. And of course, this is by no means any kind of perfection. You just grab whatever toppings you want and you just throw them on. Another good topping choice is actually crunched up Oreos, so keep that in mind too. You can use cookies, brownies, really anything that you could put almost in an ice cream sundae, you could throw on top here. So next, last thing we're going to add is some sprinkles. And then once you're done with that, you'll just need a fairly sharp knife to cut through the cake because it'll be really thick. So we're going to try and cut through this just so you can see what the inside is going to look like. All right, and so you can see the different layers of your ice cream sandwiches and lots of yumminess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this movie and thank you so much for watching.